If you couldn't tell by the first frame, this is going to be Smuggler's Bounty. Currently on there, as always, they're showing the next box, which is going to be Cantina. I'm assuming based off of the Cantina scene primarily from Episode 4 and Episode 6. And I like to think possibly a little bit of Episode 7. This month, the one that I've got right here is, switch this over, Resistance. Got BB-8 on there. The first crate, the first Smuggler's Bounty, was Force Awakens was the theme. And the piece that we knew was good old Chrome Phasma here. So, a couple of things. I buy all of my crates, all of that. None of these are provided to me by the manufacturers. They're all me. Which is the reason why you're only going to see stuff that I care about on the channel, if it wasn't obvious. I'm an out-of-box Funko collector, so any of my Funkos end up coming out of box, no matter what they are, unless I just decide I'm not going to display them, in which case then they stay in the box. That's why I'm a big fan. I'm a Marvel fan. I'm a Star Wars fan, which is why those are the two Funko sets that I get. And I've had Loot Crate for forever. One of the cool things about the Funko boxes, if you are coming in late, is that usually you can take and go to the website, in this case here, smugglersbounty.com. And if you subscribe late, you can, when you subscribe, purchase earlier crates. So if you missed out on the Force Awakens one, and you really want that Chrome Phasma or one of the TIE Fighter pilots from that, you can still get that crate. It is not completely gone forever. Loot Crate month ends. They might have them later on. They might not. But you can't just go, oh, I wanted that crate, and get it. So, just something to keep in mind. As I said, this month is Resistance. This is from Episode 7. We're past the spoiler point. I'm not going to go into plot details, but just so you're aware. So, we're going to open the bad boy up. Cut the tape earlier. There we go. Okay, so, as usual, with all of the Funko crates, you have these out. You have a pin. This month it is Poe Dameron. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the directionality of non-mirrored camera. So there's Poe as the pin. Last month, for the Force Awakens, which again you should still be able to get, was Kylo Ren for the pin. And we have the patch. Last month it was a TIE Fighter pilot. I'm not gonna go rummage that out. This month it is good old BB-8. last month it really was, they had the first order symbol on here. This month they've got the resistance symbol. Kind of digging that. So now let's open her up. Okay, so I tried to avoid spoilers. It's really hard, especially when people have been getting these for a little while. I'm going to take the box and put it on the ground. Life easier. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the t-shirt. Every Smuggler's Bounty comes with a piece of apparel. I say apparel because with the Collector's Core, they said that everyone was going to come with a t-shirt. Well, the last one in December of the Collector's Core didn't come with a t-shirt. Came with a scarf. Really nice scarf, which I dig. But not a shirt. All the previous ones had come with shirts, so everybody assumed it was a shirt. I'm just going to say they come with a piece of apparel. So, what we've got here is, let's see if I can get a good angle on that. It's kind of a derivative of the Resistance side characters from the poster, in the Funko style, the Funko Pop style. You got Chewie, Han, Poe, Finn, Rey, and BB-8, along with the X-Wing and Millennium Falcon. I dig it. I loved the movie. I've seen it 4 times. Twice on IMAX. Once on Cinemark's XD. They're the Cinemark large format. And then once in the D-Box theater, which I actually recommend for Star Wars if you can still find it in one of the D-Box theaters. It's got a great amount of movement. It's like a 2-hour version of Star Tours. If you've never ridden Star Tours and you're a Star Wars fan, come to the States. If you're in the States, pick a coast, go to the Disney park, go. Totally worth it. Okay, shirt is done. Next, we have a C-3PO pop ceramic mug. This is, in the last 2 months, the second mug from one of the Powered by Funko crates that I've gotten. Last month, in the Collector's Core, was a Star-Lord ceramic mug. So we're going to open this up so you can get a better glimpse. They're really well packaged. Nice cardboard box. Really nice, thick, cutout styrofoam, but it's covered the whole way around. Okay, so here's 3PO. You may not be able to recognize him because of the red handle. That's kind of a joke from Force Awakens if you haven't seen it. C-3PO ends up with a red arm. It's explained in the Marvel comic books why he ends up with the red arm as opposed to having both arms in the gold plated in like the gold chrome. I dig it. I need to find a good place to put these. I don't drink necessarily a huge amount of coffee, but I like having a good mug. There's that, but it'll go back in the box, and I want to keep it nice. And then last, but certainly not least within the box, we have what people have most been looking forward to. They're Powered by Funko. People want pops. I haven't been doing a lot of commentary on my unboxings. It's usually been just pulling stuff out of the box and showing it to you. But I enjoyed but wasn't thrilled with last month's Collector's Core. I wanted a normal traditional pop. I got the Rocket and Baby Groot kind of ornament pops, which were cool and all, but didn't have that same visceral feeling that a normal pop does. This is an actual pop. It's only one in the box, but it is a Smuggler's Bounty exclusive. Now, you sit here and go, that's Chewbacca. I've seen Chewbacca. Well, yes. Let me actually get up and grab my... Here is the normal Chewbacca from Force Awakens. Okay. Roar. What is special about this Chewbacca... This one everybody guessed, so they already were aware. Oh well. People are good at guessing. This Chewbacca is flocked. So he's actually fuzzy. He's a pop that is actually fuzzy. So you got the normal hard plastic of the common Chewbacca, and then the fuzzy exclusive Chewie. I dig it. This is my first flocked Funko. I'm looking forward to when Funko branches out a little bit more with the Smuggler's Bounty pops. I think because of the nature of their relationship with Disney and Lucasfilm and Marvel, I suspect that there are more clearance issues. With the Star Wars pops than with the Marvel ones. And so it's a little easier to do like a Chrome Phasma, a flocked Chewie, than a completely new mold. So I'm really happy with these. I can't complain about the crate. I just can't. I have my opinions on it, but the only real opinion about it is that they're doing a pretty good job with it. But I think that it would be beneficial to branch out a little bit more. I'm hoping that they do with Cantina, just because there's so much that they can do with that. Since that's not something that's been explored so far. Yeah. I enjoy it. But I'm a Funko fan. So I can't really complain too much. If you're not a Funko fan, if you're just a Star Wars fan, and you haven't been picking up the other Funkos, I think that it's totally worth it. But if you don't like the way that the pops look, you're never going to be a fan of the Funko crates. Just being realistic. And I think that's it for the moment. I am later on. I know that this isn't going to affect anybody who's watching this on YouTube. But as you know, I live stream my unboxings. Today, I have kind of a special treat after this. Yes, I do gaming on I do gaming on my. I stream from my PS4 since I don't have any form of capture device on my computer or attached to it. But later today, I will actually be. Things are in the process of. I'm backing up my PS4 because I just got this little bad boy. It is a 1 terabyte, 5400 RPM hard drive. And I'm going to be upgrading the hard drive in my PS4, and I will be streaming that. But it's going to be a couple of hours because I'm backing up my data, and I don't want to lose any of my games. I don't want to have to re-download any of my stuff and all of that. I'd rather plug the drive in, copy everything back over. Good. I've done all the prep work beforehand, so I hope if you enjoyed this, maybe you can, if you watch it on YouTube shortly after I upload it, maybe you'll be back